Hello, Earth2. What's up? I am back doing videos, trying to. So this video is just about staking and claiming. I wanted to do a video before, but as I stated in my update, my computer died, so I'm getting back into it now. Okay, so the staking and the claiming. So if you want to get resource validation, you make a claim, and it costs $5 if you, and that's basically showing on a property what resource you have, and showing proof that it exists there. Now I can get into why there's some ridiculous things, and part of the reason I took a little break from it, that at first when I was doing staking, I was into it. I really liked it, and then it became not so fun. I'll get into that. But so basically, if you have a property and it doesn't have gold, and you think it has gold, you make a claim. You put in $5. You put in your some photos, some links, and a description, and then it goes up on the board, and people will stake on it, which means they'll put 30 essence up on it, and they will, if it's successful, they will get at first double their essence, and now it's 50% of your essence back. Which, they said that the double would only last for a certain amount of time, which it did, and it was good to take advantage of that time. Um, so so yeah, uh, then so I during the staking process, what happened was that the bots, sorry, is not okay. Man, I don't even know how to say this. Okay, so when I was doing, maybe after a couple weeks, I was doing some staking. So you have to be very fast because it goes. But in the beginning, you didn't have to be too fast, and we were making claims on a lot of stuff, or stakes on a lot of stuff. But it became to the point where it would pop up for a millisecond and it would be gone on a 750, which means you need like 30 people to do it, like instantly. And I just click it, click it, click it, click it, appears, gone. And there was some speculation that there was bots being used, and I believe there is, and there was, and there will be. Um, and the CEO Shane tried to do something about it and froze some accounts, and of course that pissed people off. And I know one of the players was upset and started selling all this stuff. Um, because maybe it wasn't. Maybe he's just fast. It's hard to say, but some people were just too fast. And there's bots because there's programs for it. There's code for it. People know. They know it's being used, and we see it. And the people that stake and claim a lot, we know, we know how fast it should be, and if we have a second, and like, gone. How? You know? Yes, they have organized groups of people all in one room, say ready, go. But even then, like being gone in a millisecond, like gone. It's like 30 claims are instantly at the same time, like that. I mean, maybe like one, two, three, gone is possible, but millisecond, it's not possible. Um, Unless it's automated, robot. So that whole thing kind of threw me off a little bit, and I would get in there, and I would it would just pop up to me gone. I would try to do it, and then so I would claim my own property. So I would put up my own property, and then I would, as soon as I moved to click to stake my own, it would be gone. So I couldn't even stake my own. So every time I tried to stake my own and I couldn't, I would have to redo it, retype everything just so I can stake my own, because what's the point? I wanted to stake my own. And I I requested many times and said this many times that they need an auto staker as an option. And then eventually they added one, and I feel like my voice was being heard. Not saying that it was me, but I'm just saying, I was saying it, and it happened for the better. I should make a list of everything they need to fix to make better, because there's a big list. Like the user interface of Earth 2 needs so much work, so much work, and there's so many like little things you could do to make it so much better, like just simple things, and it would just save people a lot of time and a lot of stress in their life, and it would make them like Earth 2 better. And it's not a hard thing to fix. So I know they have a lot of things going on, but still. Um, so after like a certain amount of time, I don't know, a month or so, it went to 50%. Maybe it's 2 months. I don't know exactly. But then, then it was, it picked up as soon as they changed over to 50% for some reason. Then it picked up. Oh, and then they had a limit. Like each people could only do 100 claims in their account. And I guess some people, big whales, they have a ton, and they could do like 300 or 400 claims or whatever. So as soon as that changed, and they allowed it to 1,000, which I don't really agree that that was the best choice. Like, I don't know. I have my opinions about that. Like, I feel like maybe it's okay. I mean, if you put in the time and the money, you should be able to claim on any property that you wish. And so maybe it's okay. But there were people that didn't like it. Maybe it's because the people, the whales or the big accounts were complaining and they got their way or something. I'm not really sure. Um, so then that went on for a while, and you were getting 50%, but it seemed like it's a lot was done, but by that time a lot of the claims were done. Like the major stuff was already done. So now you get into the last week, and like then they announced like 3 days, 4 days before they announced that it's going to be taking a pause and stopping for a while until they catch up on all the claims processing. And so as soon as they made that announcement, I did a little bit, but I heard claiming was ridiculous. Like hundreds. Sometimes there was, pages and pages of active claims and people staking all at the same time, like ridiculous amounts. That's cool. Like last minute people like me, we like that. But there was a lot of claims that were just so vague and so like they're kind of like taking advantage of the system basically. Like basically this island has a volcano, so there's gold, iron ore, all that because those minerals are in volcanoes. And that was the description with no other real proof. And there was a lot of those. Now the thing is that Shane said that most of the claims would be approved because they have levels. They have like UF or high frequency or undetermined frequency, which they can make it very low, which is almost zero. Which makes sense, which just means claim as much as you can, stake as much as you can, why you can, because it's a huge advantage. And people did that. I have a friend that started with was 60 and he probably is up to 200, which if that makes if essence gets up in value, say $2, $3, or even higher, that means he could have made $500,000 in the course of a few weeks or less. Potentially, we'll see. You never know, but I mean, but that was working your butt off, and congrats to him. I didn't have time for that, and plus I just had the frustration, you know, the frustration that was lingering in there about the whole process. And then I was gonna go crazy on the last day, but something happened, and I couldn't really do it. So But so they're gonna pause for a while, and I assume that they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back and do it maybe in a month or two. Maybe lower the percentage again, maybe 25%. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll keep it at 50. I don't know. But yeah, so that's pretty much my opinion on the staking and claiming. Um, I was heavily involved. I probably staked over 50,000. So I was doing it quite a bit for a while. But yeah, I get a little frustrated by certain things, like that they couldn't determine that the bots were being used when it was done in like if the if the claim is put up and a millisecond later, you can't even type that fast or press all the four buttons. It's not possible, like physically impossible to do all those um, steps in 0.001 second or whatever. It's not possible, but still, it's being done. Now, it's true they don't want to really piss off the people that are spending so much money, so it's difficult, but that's also a problem. But yeah, that's my video. I'll try to do some more. Comment below about your thoughts on staking and claiming. Even post below how much have you staked, how much have you claimed. Um, if anyone is watching this, uh, we'll see. Hopefully. All right. Thanks everybody. Uh, See you later. Bye.